Good evening and welcome to the Midnight Sages podcast. This is Ruben. I'm with Wade,
What's up, guys? This is Wade.
Nick,
Hey, it's Nick.
and Rufino.
What's up, everybody?
And again, we have a special guest. We have Javi with us.
Javi.
And today we're going to be we're going to be kind of piggybacking on our episode of working out and fitness. We're going to do more of a men's health and supplement episode. Now, I don't personally take any supplements right now, but what do you guys take?
Javi?
I take some creatine, concrete creatine. It's creatine HCI.
Is that better than the asphalt creatine?
The monohydrate, I feel like it is. Because I feel like monohydrate doesn't do anything for me. And I started taking this and I started seeing results.
What's the difference between monohydrate and non-monohydrate?
The monohydrate's just like the most like readily form available, I guess, the most studied form. There's other kinds too.
Isn't the HCI?
Yeah.
Isn't that the microdosing one where you only have to take a little bit?
Yeah, it's real small.
Yeah. I remember probably about 10 years ago now, I was taking the concrete. I want to say I got it from Costco.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it came in a pack, the concrete and Betacrete, and you stack those, and I saw good results with that.
Oh, yeah.
That stuff, yeah.
I took Alpha Crete.
So where do you pick that up? Like Walmart?
Yeah, they have the powder at Walmart, and every now and then at Lee's they'll have the capsules. The powder is like, I think it's like $20, but the capsules are like $27.
What do you prefer? Like, you guys prefer capsules or the powder forms?
The only time I've tried it was in powder form, so I would say that, yeah.
I'd say the capsules.
I would say I was wrong. I'm sorry.
That's what I like. I'd rather take that, but they're hardly ever have them.
Maybe if you weren't snorting it, you know.
The guy put the line on the table and said, "Do it," and I did. And it was creatine, I'm pretty sure.
You should have known it was a red flag when he had a rolled up $100
I
bill.
met the guy in Chicones. It looked legit.
What other kind of supplements do you guys take? Like I was saying, I don't take anything, and me and Nick are going to start working out during the day, so we'll be able to actually start taking supplements because, you know, it's hard to take a pre-workout at midnight, workout, then try and go home and go to sleep.
There's non-stimulant ones too that they make.
I feel like that's going to help your pump a lot more, so your heart rate's going to be up higher. You're going to want to be awake.
It almost sounds like what's the point?
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. I guess I've never tried it, but it doesn't sound like a good time. Non-stimulant. Is creatine one of those things that like it's only effective while you're taking it, like a week? If you didn't take it for a week, you know, all the gains or whatever the size that you've added on during that time would go away really fast, or is it a slow regression?
It's slow. It has to saturate your muscles first. It'll take a while for it to get out, but you have to keep taking it. Like if you like miss a couple days here and there, it's not going to do anything.
Okay, so it's like.
And what is it called? You have to what is it called? Loading, I think.
No, you don't really have to do that.
No.
I've heard people say you do, but I've never had to.
You use the term loading. What is that when you refer to?
You just
creatine?
like take like more than usual or something like that to saturate your muscles faster.
So the days that you're not working out, or just
no, it's
in the beginning.
Yeah,
Oh,
but you don't have to do that with HCI.
Yeah, I've never actually heard of people, or I've never heard of that term used in like that loading. So like stacking, you know, all that kind of lingo you hear very often.
Well, stacking is when you just take like different supplements.
Yeah,
together, you know,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I've heard that before, like that kind of lingo.
Did you guys ever take that C4 when it first came out?
Oh, the original formula?
Yeah, the original.
That's dangerous.
When did they switch it? I can tell you.
I don't remember.
I tried it back in like late 2011, 2012. I don't know if that was when they changed it.
You know, I feel that around that time, 10, 9, 10, 11, around there, that's when the pre-workouts started to pop off more.
Oh yeah,
they got
for
real
sure.
popular.
For sure.
I remember taking, and I always called it Jacked, but people called it Jacked 3D.
Yeah.
I remember taking that, and that stuff was crazy.
Wasn't there that red line?
Yeah, they had the red line, NO Explode or something like that.
NO Explode, yeah. It had animal. The one of the things that I used to take a long time ago, and I thought, I mean, it could have been a placebo, but was the animal stack that they sold at Lee's Right Way. It had like 4 or 5 pills in a package, and you would take one of those, and it had probably creatine, maybe, I don't know. Really, at that age, I really wasn't reading what I was putting in my body, but no creatine. I don't know. It sounds like I should probably try that if I were to be working out again, which I really need to. So I just
Yes,
want
you do.
to look good for you guys.
And maybe once we actually hit our goal weight,
Yeah.
we'll actually add video to this.
Yeah, I just want to be the distraction you guys look at when you're trying to talk and you can't think of the word, and it's because of my pecs. That's my goal. You heard it here. Do you guys ever? Is it ever an energy issue with you guys, like or like a lack of motivation? Do you take anything for anything like that?
Yeah, I'd say so. Just working graves,
Mm-hmm.
that like just the lack of sleep, not sleeping at like normal hours too.
Mm-hmm.
That counts towards it. So like I take a test boost, and it has like a bunch of different things that I can't remember like off the top of my head what it has in it. But that helps out a lot.
Yeah, like you have more of a broken up sleep pattern. You don't
Oh,
sleep
yeah.
like 4 or 5 hours straight. It's
No.
like 2 hours here, 2 hours there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could imagine that would be a big issue with motivation. I know for me, I'm in my mid 30s, and I kind of find it a little hard sometimes to get motivated to go to the gym. Even like I was saying, I pay for it and whatever. And there were other aspects that I feel like maybe I was struggling a little bit more, and I started watching this video. Several videos actually. Was one of them one of the guys that was on Joe Rogan. It was Andrew. Trying to remember his name right now. I'll look it up here in a second. But he was talking about this this plant long jack. It's the supplement's called Tunka Ali. I do a 400 milligram in the morning, 400 milligram in the afternoon, and after about it honestly, I mean this when I say it was about 2 days, I started feeling effects. Just felt different. Like I started feeling more energy in my day. My moods were better. Things in the bedroom department felt like it was better than normal, if that makes sense, but without like feeling like I was taking some kind of super pill. I don't know, but that's the only thing I'm taking right now, and it's mostly for moods and energy.
So it's kind of like what they call the other one, ashwagandha.
I've never taken it, but I've heard of it. Yeah.
Have any of you guys taken ashwagandha?
Yeah, I take some of that. I don't take it like regularly, but I'll take it like here and there,
Yeah, because I hear like you kind of get on it for like maybe 30 days or 60 days, and then
Yeah.
you're off of it.
Cycle on and off.
Oh, really?
Andrew Huberman.
Hmm.
If you ever get a chance, look him up. He talks about a lot of this stuff: the ashwagandha, the Fadoja, the Tunka Ali. There's other stuff there. There's so many other things that are out there that a lot of men are taking right now. Some of it is somewhat experimental. Like I was telling you, the Fadoja there's kind of mixed reviews on that between in the fitness world. And one of the studies were saying that males were reporting to increase testicular size by decent amounts, and then their orgasm load was even higher. And a lot of people are stacking those, the Fadoja and the Tunka Ali. But
Are you ordering some right now, Nick?
yeah, I think you might
I'm on it.
I should stack those two.
I take
So-
vitamin D and vitamin K2. Those help out too, especially with me being on graves.
Vitamin K2. What's that?
It helps to absorb the vitamin D because they have vitamin D without the vitamin K, and it helps it absorb better.
Okay.
So I got a question for you guys, and with the supplements you're just listening off, what deficiency do you think you have to take those to get all your levels right? Like ashwagandha. I mean, what is that meant for? What is that good for?
Some of these supplements, they're not necessarily you have a deficiency. Certain points in human life, like when you get a certain age, your body just starts producing so much of a certain kind of hormone or whatever. Like the Tunka Ali, what it does is it tricks the brain into where it's like trying to shut off a certain marker that secretes what do you call it, the feminine hormone, estrogen. Yes, it's it secretes what's called a human sex hormone, globugen. So it does it naturally, tricks the brain, so your body therein secretes more of testosterone. So it's not like crazy amounts, but I mean it's up to, sometimes they're reporting 200 milligrams increase, and that's a lot. That's actually quite a bit. You would notice something like that. So deficiency wise, I don't know what it is. Just
So
a
that
natural
would
part of
be
age.
like a testosterone deficiency. Your body's saying, okay, you're getting older now. We don't need as much testosterone.
Yeah, a lot of times it's bad diet or bad sleeping habits, like no exercise. Like your body just stops producing so much. And as males, we really feel that hormone when it's lacking, and your body will create more estrogen too, because you do need both.
Yeah, you do. I know we produce both testosterone and estrogen.
Mm-hmm.
Some more than others.
And one
And-
acts like a blocker.
Some more than
Yeah,
others.
yeah.
So
And I know being obese or overweight, you do produce more estrogen than testosterone.
it's like
But-
somewhat the male.
So would you
upper
say?
chest area. Yep.
Would you say if you're working out and you had a good diet, you wouldn't need any of these supplements?
No, you could still need it. Like there are a lot of younger guys that are taking this stuff, and it's only benefited them. I mean, just because you're out of shape or younger or older doesn't mean that you're like, everybody's body is different. You know what I
Right.
mean? In fact, I think nowadays the studies have found that males that are even younger are reporting issues with like erectile dysfunction. ED is more common now in younger than 18-year-olds than it ever has been.
Well, people don't go outside as much as they used to either.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I mean, we're all screen time.
It's all habit related, I'm sure.
And you get vitamin D from the sun too, And us working
Might be
graves,
vitamin
or
D.
some of us, like you don't go out in the sun as much too,
Yeah, I hiss
because
at
you're
it.
out at work all night and then you come home and you sleep, during the day.
I mean, I'm not against taking supplements. I just never. The only thing I've ever really took was like pre-workout stuff when I was younger, and that was more just to help me progress, And like right now, I'm not taking anything, and I don't feel any different from when I was taking pre-workout stuff, And I mean, this is a bad habit I got back on, but I started drinking energy drinks again when I was working out, and I wasn't drinking energy drinks. I was just drinking water. And I felt good. I felt energetic. I felt like I had enough for my workouts. So, like I said, I'm not opposed to taking supplements. I just don't see a need for it if you don't feel anything. If you feel good with it without it, then you shouldn't have to take it.
True. Yeah, I agree with you.
What's that one on that commercial with Bo Jackson and Doug Flutie?
Oh,
Xenogen,
Xenogen.
yeah.
Is it Nugenics?
Eugenics.
Eugenics,
Yeah.
yeah.
Stuff with eugenics.
You guys tried that?
No, I haven't.
I've always been against pre-workout and energy drinks, but now the shift I work on, I've been taking them, more than usual.
Yeah.
So I didn't feel like I needed them before.
You know what really got me back to energy drinks is the Monster Zero Sugar.
Oh yeah.
It tastes just like the original Monster, which I like that original Monster taste, and that's what got me hooked back onto them. And I need to quit again because I'm drinking one every day at work when I don't need it.
You need to drink
Yeah.
that Monster Beast.
That was part of it too. But yeah,
Remember
no.
when Rufino brought that whole case.
Yes, it was
Dude.
good.
It's
Such a
actually pretty
bad-
good.
Bad hangover.
That
It's pretty dangerous.
I heard it's pretty good.
it was dangerous. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it creeped up on you. You didn't feel. Yeah.
What is it like? Is it like an energy drink? And like,
No, it's not an energy drink. It
Oh,
just
okay.
tastes like Monster.
Oh, okay. Then that would suck. Then
Yeah, it's not like
Tastes
those.
pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't like those.
So-
The Celsius is pretty good though.
What's the
Celsius?
I'm not a big drinker. I don't
No, it's energy.
Oh,
drink.
it's an energy drink.
energy drink.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, we're talking about the beasts, So
It's
I
got
thought
that
that's.
thermogenic effect.
Is it really? Okay.
Yeah, I think I start like getting all hot and start sweating. As far as you were asking about the ashwagandha, it's supposed to like block like stress receptors and stuff like that too, make you more calm. The only reason I was taking it was so I can sleep better. But
Yeah, it's like a type of melatonin.
something like that is supposed
yeah.
to help calm you and like not make you like stressed or react certain ways to things. But I've seen people like on TikTok where they're like, "Oh, I stopped caring about stuff." Like it didn't do that to me. I wasn't like, "Oh, like I'm the same still." I think it was just
I saw one of those YouTube shorts. I can't remember what it was. It was a supplement, and it was something for depression. I can't remember what it was, and they said they started taking that as a pre-workout, and it helped them a lot, like their mood change and everything. But then they hit a plateau where they weren't feeling anything at all. Like they didn't have any emotion or anything.
The ashwagandha kind of is like that too, right? With the like a natural test booster.
I've heard stuff like that. I don't know about that. I've just heard them saying that stuff, on videos and stuff. But I've heard like it like blocks like cortisol or something like that. But vitamin D is also good for depression too.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people on graveyard shifts they get depressed and stuff like that because they don't have any of that sun. And here where we record, I always have Nick open up the blinds because that natural light helps you so much.
What kind of vitamin D are you thinking about, Nick?
I'm
What's going
really
on?
not familiar with all that vitamins and supplement stuff, so it's interesting hearing you guys talk about it.
You know anything about sage?
Just that it's meant for smudging.
Sorry, I was looking for that brand from Derek from More Plates, More Dates, where he, like I was telling you guys, he has that blended Fadoja and Tonka Ali ashwagandha.
Oh, you couldn't find it?
I was going really fast. I can find it. It's just
When you find it,
starts
shoot
with
it.
an S. Yeah, I'll shoot it to you guys. I haven't taken it, but across the board, a lot of fitness people have really raved about it, and he knows his shit. So if you guys want to check him out, it's More Plates, More Dates on the YouTube channel. He has a lot of good information. He's been on Joe Rogan. He's been on a lot of different ones. The other guy was Andrew Huberman.
Have you guys heard of Dr. What's his name? Dr. CB?
No.
No,
Guy or girl?
it's a guy.
No.
You can probably look him up on YouTube and stuff like that. I mean, I think he passed away a couple of years ago,
Mm-hmm.
but he was talking about CMOS. You ever heard of CMOS?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was the founder, and not founder, but did his research on that and the whole research on the cure for, I don't know if we can say it on here, but like cancer. But I mean,
I wonder if you can get that over there at Lee's.
I don't know.
that
Maybe
CMOS,
in the
That right there, I remember watching something on that, and it had like a lot of benefits.
yeah. That's what I mean. I stopped there one time and they had a form in the capsules, but I mean, I don't know if it was the same.
What is this called?
CMOS.
And you were saying that there's a possible.
There's a lot
to-
of
like,
benefits to it.
What was
if you
the
look it up.
What was the negative side effect? What were they trying to link it to? You were saying something about cancer.
No, that it helped with cancer.
Oh, that helped with cancer. Interesting. CMOS. I've never heard of it.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
not.
there's-
That's not yes more, by the way.
CMOS. CMOS.
No mas.
See, there's some conspiracy theory to that to his death also, because the big pharma didn't want that coming out.
I wonder how much of that is true, because you hear a lot of stories about big pharma and different stuff that is good.
There might be a lot of truth to some of the stuff because a lot of high-powered people have money, have their stocks in like medicines and stuff. I mean, why else do you think that they push these commercials
Sigma.
everywhere?
That's the name of the brand. By Gorilla Mind. That's Derek from More Plates, More Dates. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Smegma?
Sigma.
Sigma.
Dog on you. Yeah, so we'll check that out. I don't know. I might do a thing on it and let you guys know how it goes.
Yeah, let us know.
Hey, I want to order one too.
Once you order everyone one.
But,
It's expensive.
I want to put this out there though. There's no magic pill. There's no supplement out there that's just you take it and you don't have to do any work.
No, they tell you that.
You have to
Mhm.
put the work in.
There's nothing you can outdo bad habits, and when you don't work out, it says it's not a magic pill.
No,
You don't
there's
just take it and all of a sudden you're buff and you're feeling great. You got a lifestyle.
yeah, you have to put in the work. Trust me, I wish there was a magic pill. I used to take fat burners out there and not really work out thinking it was doing something,
Yeah,
but it never worked.
just high caffeine,
Yeah.
basically, more or less.
And cayenne pepper.
Have you ever tried Hydroxycut or any of those kind of fat burners
Mhm.
back in the day? Did you
Yeah.
see any kind of reap any big benefits from it?
No.
No, I think I tried a couple. I think I tried Hydroxycut one time. It was too much of like a jitter effect, and I just hated the way I felt on it, so I stopped. And then I took one. I don't remember the name of it, and I took that, an energy drink. Played football, worked out, took another energy drink, and then had this whole spell at work where I had too much stimulant in my blood, and I had to go to the hospital, and they had to give me some stuff to calm me down. I felt like I was gonna have a heart attack and couldn't breathe.
Oh, I remember that.
I
And
remember that.
I've
yeah.
never taken a fat burner since.
It took you a few months to start drinking energy drinks.
I
again, right?
actually couldn't even drink Dr. Pepper, like
Really?
Diet Dr. Pepper with caffeine. Yeah, I would drink like 5 to 10 milligrams or whatever it was, and I would just be like freaking out,
So were you on that when you got that tattoo?
No.
You had to go home.
He had an allergic reaction to his ink on that one.
Yep. I did. Let's make fun of the fat guy. I don't know. Like, what's? I know you said you don't really take supplements right now, or you don't feel the need if you're not feeling it or whatever. How about you? Have you had anything that's really changed?
Well, it's funny because
game?
I used to take back when I lived in Colorado, I used to take Hydroxycut, and for me, like I felt a difference. I think that was probably the lowest I've ever been in my weight.
But were you working out and everything with that
Mhm.
too? See,
Yeah.
like we're saying, there's no magic pill. You have to put the work in, and that helps you out.
I'm stacking it, yeah.
The only one that I've used that worked is Forskolin.
Was that a joke?
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
I say
It's-
foreskin.
Oh. I thought
Got a
maybe
little
that's where that
foreskin
was
right there,
going.
dread foreskin.
Forskolin.
But
Yeah.
yeah, that's like a fat burner, like an appetite suppressant.
Mhm.
That one, I feel like that one works.
Yeah. Another thing that, talking about like supplements, things that I worry about, and this is probably more as of late, and I kind of want to get your guys' perspective on it. I'm not going to say anything like it was for a time period, but recently, after certain events, like neurological stuff, like I feel like my brain just can't like remember things in words. I have a hard time like right now, like I couldn't think of estrogen. You know what I mean? Like a nootropic or whatever. Have you guys ever taken anything for your mind?
Blueberries.
They say ashwagandha is good for that.
Not a supplement. That's a fruit.
But it's good for your memory. Blueberries and berries in general are really good for you, really
Just-
helpful.
but just like being related to supplements, like
supplements, I haven't taken
they have
anything.
Alpha Brain, they have this Tungkat Ali. I've noticed a difference in my just ability to remember certain things or have a better conversation. I'm nowhere near where I feel like I was, 2 to 3 years ago, but I've gotten better since I've taken that. I've noticed it.
It has something to do with a certain injection, right?
Brain fog. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had really bad brain
Yeah, I've-
fog.
I've
Remember
had that.
people's names, and I've talked to so many other people that have felt the same way too.
I've heard that. I mean, I didn't experience that,
So bad for me.
but I have heard a lot of people saying that they have that brain fog where they don't remember things like they used to.
hmm That's so bad. People are like, "Oh, you're just getting old." I'm like, "You don't understand.
COVID.
People used to like play a game with me, and it would be they would like spit off a movie, and I would just say this year, boom, or this person was in it, or this person, or I would remember crap from books, from school, different people, or whatever, and I feel like I've lost that ability completely, and it's all been like a very recent thing with me. So that's been like a big void that I've been trying to fill because I'm kind of nervous about it. And that's mental health is, part of health and supplement and all of that good stuff. But so none of you guys have really felt the effect? A lot of brain fog, a lot of having the inability to think of words.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I have. I'm sure everyone has, at some point. But I'm sure it has to do with aging too, because the older you get, like your body.
It was such a big drop off, though.
Oh yeah,
it was such a big drop off.
Just like when you get hurt, just from turning the wrong way and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think I started getting that feeling about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was such a big deal that my wife was like, she's like, yeah, you've been like having a hard time remembering like easy stuff. Like I forgot a coworker's name. Worked with him for a few years, and I could not think of his name. And I was just like, oh my God. And I would like try to figure out a way to cheat to make it not seem like I forgot. You know what I mean? Like talking to people and whatever, just because it made me really nervous about this kind of stuff. But yeah, so none of you guys take any kind of nootropic or nothing like that?
No.
Yeah.
No, just that ashwagandha, like you said.
I'm gonna have to try that. It seems like that's very common.
It's supposed to help with brain fog as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least that's what it says.
My ability to retain information is also not very good anymore. Always making dumb mistakes, but yeah.
What about you, Wade? What supplements do you take? Is it just the ashwagandha, or is there anything else you take?
Yeah, it would just be the regular vitamins, like you were saying, like vitamin D, vitamin C, the ashwagandha, and regular multivitamins. I mean, when you're working out, I would take like proteins, pre-workout, but I haven't got on the creatine yet. Again, I mean,
yeah,
I tried to go the natural route, just using coffee. I don't know if you guys tried that, like iced coffee, like as a pre-workout.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I think it tastes nasty.
I don't feel like it lasts long enough.
Mm.
Yeah, like even like drinking it throughout the workout. I mean, have you tried?
Yeah, I don't feel like it lasts long enough or like it's strong enough,
Doesn't have enough potency.
Yeah, because that was during when I was doing the intermittent fasting and all that, working out.
Yeah.
And that concludes this episode of the Midnight Sages podcast. This is Ruben.
This is Wade.
Hey, this is Nick.
Rufino.
And until next time, be safe out there.